one gets underway. What's the game plan here for the Bucks?
When planning for the greatness of Carmelo Anthony, you have to just harken back when he won it all at Syracuse. He showed his offensive greatness in that tournament. He's doing the same thing in the NBA. A well-rounded, unstoppable offensive force.
Jeff, the big offseason acquisition was Greg Monroe. How does he fit with this team?
Oh, I think he's a great fit. Surprising. Everyone thought Monroe was going to pick a big city, big market. Instead, he chooses the up-and-coming Bucks, and I think it's going to work very, very well for both he and the Bucks. Because, Mike, he can go down on the block, he can punish you down there, he's an excellent passer, and he is capable of playing up in the elbow area as well.
And Jose Calderon will go to the line and shoot free throws. He's shooting 90% on the season. First free throw, good. Jeff, the Knicks didn't sign those marquee home run type free agents, but they did get a couple of real professional guys who like defense. What do you think of the Aaron Aflalo and Robin Lopez signings?
I really like both, Mike. Aaron Aflalo has proven to be a very good NBA two-guard in that he can shoot the three, and he's a very sound defender. And then Robin Lopez, opposite type of player than his brother Brook over in Brooklyn. Both signings, I think, are going to help New York dramatically.
Milwaukee's leading New York by a score of 4-2. Ferocious slam.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
The assist from number 5, Michael Carter-Williams.
Swats that away. There's the buzzer. Shot clock violation, and it'll be Bucks ball. Jeff, one of the great stories last year was Milwaukee, going from the worst record in the league to 41 wins in the playoffs. But now the next step is even tougher for them to take.
Absolutely, Mike, but they do have a foundation established. I like the length, I like the aggressiveness, and they've had to improve offensively, and that's what they've hopefully done with the addition of Greg Monroe and Jabari Parker coming back off of knee injury.
Anthony the jumper. Middleton the rebound. Parker's looking to operate from down low. The Bucks with the offensive rebound for another possession.
2 points.
Half a minute to go here in the first. Milwaukee's up by 6. Calderon jumper. Parker the rebound. So that'll end the first quarter. Milwaukee's up by 6. Stay tuned for more Sunday Night NBA presented. Pretty solid basketball here in the first quarter. It's been kind of a feeling out process for both sides.
Both sides have done a great job, Mike, establishing their own individual games. Good start for both squads.
Middleton against Aflalo. With a nickname like the Greek Freak, you certainly expect an unorthodox game from Antetokounmpo, Jeff. This guy is so unique.
Oh, he is. The size, the length, and the variety of skill. He can rebound, he can handle, and he can pass. And when you look at his size, he may still be growing, Mike. He's so young. This guy is one step away from cracking that superstar barrier.
Jeff, Greg Monroe, one of those old school type of players. He's just one of those guys that fundamentally very sound, gets the job done.
Absolutely. I love his game. You give him the ball on the block, he knows what to do with it. And then he's a good rebounder. I think people forget that he's able to consistently rebound the ball in traffic. This is a nice young player.
Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Anthony from downtown with just one left on the shot clock. Milwaukee's leading New York by a score of 10-5.
Minutes left in the second quarter.
Parker jump shot. Off target.
He's a great shooter, but he could have driven the ball into the paint and made a play for his teammates.
On the reverse, unable to bring it home.
New York's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
NBA filled with stories of guys who came out of nowhere to get that big contract. How about Chris Middleton? Not a lot expected when he first came into the NBA. Now he's a big part of this team with a big contract.
Absolutely. Think about it. He was traded just a couple years ago, and no one knew if he was going to stick in the NBA. Now he's a multi-millionaire because of his great season last year, and he is a steadying force to a very capable team.
Adjusting in the end, counted, and the foul. Blocking called against Lopez. And Greg Monroe will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Milwaukee's leading New York by a score of 15-8. Oh, he beats the defender. Anthony forced to shoot, gets it to go. +1. The block called against Antetokounmpo. And Carmelo Anthony will go to the line with under 30 seconds to go in the second.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
I got him. Here we go.
Inside. And Robin Lopez with a rebound. Three-point attempt. The Knicks with control on the rebound. And a foul is called. Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up his second foul of the night. And Robin Lopez will go to the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And time expires here to end the first half. The Bucks up by 2. We'll have welcome back to the Bradley Center for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Milwaukee's up by a narrow margin as we start the third quarter, Jeff. They just got to keep doing what they did in the first half.
Why did you steal my line, Mike? That's what I just told you off air. I just said that. That's exactly what they've got to continue to do. Do what they're doing, continue to work the game, and they will be rewarded. Jeez.
Screen set nicely. Goes to the goal, knocks down the shot. Robin Lopez is shooting 50% from the field.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Blows past the defender to the basket, flips it up. A whistle and a foul called against Calderon. That'll be his first. And Michael Carter Williams will get to shoot at the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. First free throw, perfect. Using something he picked up from Rick Carlisle when he played for him in Dallas, Jason Kidd likes to give his players a written test on game days. They include questions about NBA history and team plays. That's a pretty interesting tactic, don't you think?
Yeah, some guys really understand the history of the NBA, and others, I've been witness to this. The great Oscar Robertson walked through Madison Square Garden, and nary a person or player even recognized who he was. I'm like, are you kidding me? This guy is a human triple-double. Oscar Robertson did it for a season, and he could walk through Madison Square Garden, and no one even knows who he is? What a joke. Good for Jason Kidd. Good for the professor.
It's good. A two-pointer. And Jabari Parker with 8 points.
That type of defense where you give an uncontested two-point jimmy up will lead you to defeat.
Telegraph that pass. Easy one for the defense. Tries the up and under. Oh, sinks the two-pointer.
Good, solid, fake, good counter move back to finish in the post area.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Lopez, it's good. The Knicks down by 3.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Antetokounmpo fires with 2 on the clock. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up from downtown. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. And that'll do it. 3 quarters complete. The Bucks up by 5. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Sunday after the break. Fourth quarter set to get underway. This one anyone's ball game. What do you look for in the fourth period?
Fourth quarters are about 2 things, will and skills. And if you got them both, you got a chance.
To the rim, gets it to go. 3-point game.
The assist from number 8.
Milwaukee's leading New York by a score of 25-22. Monroe hoping for position in the paint. For 2. Oh, he knocks it down.
Once again, you can see why these are the best athletes in the world. Nowhere to go, no time basically left on the shot clock, and he was able to manufacture a great field goal because of his innate ability.
Inside, and he flips it up and in.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Lets it fly. Can't get it to go down.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Carter Williams on the drive, unable to flip it in.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
That's good. The Knicks down by 5.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Oh, quick move, gets it, swats that one away.
Are you kidding me? That's the way to protect the basket.
Unfortunately, Jeff, pretty difficult to say too many positives about how either team has played to this point.
Please wake me up when this game is over. I am dying here right now with this poor display of offensive basketball.
A good look for 2. Can't hit. Winding down the 4th quarter, there's a timeout.
The strategy is simple right now. You come out of the timeout, you execute, you get a score. And then you have to trust your defense. No unnecessary fouls, just get another stop. And then go out in transition, get out on the break.
Gets a good look, knocks it down. What a clutch play. And the ref calls it an intentional foul.
Hey, that's good, smart basketball. You're down in the 4th quarter late, and you're not in the penalty. Get aggressive defensively, try to get a steal, and even if you pick up a foul, you know they're just going to take the ball out of bounds.
That's his 3rd personal foul. The Knicks are now in the penalty.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second free throw good. It's a 4-point lead. Here's the screen. Puts it down. What a play.
The assist from number 7, Carmelo Anthony.
Blows past his man. Get him for the foul. They had to do it and stop the clock.
Is it easy to make both in this situation? No. But is it critical? Yes. It's his job up to a few seconds to go make both of these free throws to make it a 2-possession game.
Hits 1 of 2 at the line, so the lead is now 3. This to tie it. And that's it. Time runs out. The final score.